Hey guys, if you would like to see how I made these absolutely stunning resin and dandelion pieces, please keep watching. Hey guys, it's LJ here. So I had a trip to the hospital this morning, and on the way back we managed to find a couple of dandelions that are still intact, which I've got here. I'm very delicate with them. Let's try and make sure they stay solid. And I thought I would do on camera me putting them in resin. See if we can make it work. So I've got a sphere mould, which I'm going to use, and I've got a puffy heart mould, and I've got a small puffy heart mould, and these dandelions which I collected the other day, which didn't make it in one go, are going to go into the smaller ones. So I'm going to put everything else on speed up. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end. Okie dokie, so I've mixed my resin up in that large plastic cup. I will link to those below, and the heart moulds. The sphere I think is from Amazon, so if I can I will link that below as well for you. So I've mixed up my resin. As you can see, it's still quite cloudy at this point. The more you mix it, I'm just heating it a little bit, the more you mix it, the more it becomes clearer. This unfortunately had quite a lot of bubbles. I was using a new resin for these ones, and yeah, there was quite a lot of bubbles in it. Even with the heat, they didn't seem to want to pop. So I was kind of worried about how this would work with the dandelions, but it seemed to go okay. So what I did is I poured in about a quarter of the mould, and then I've put the dandelion in, and I'm just going to use some lollipop sticks to hold it. Same with the heart. Pop it in very gently, use some lollipop sticks to keep it where I like it. We're not going to leave the stem on, but for now we need to use it. And then I've got this little box of dandelions that didn't make it. They didn't last. They fell apart, but I managed to keep the seeds, and so those seeds are going into the smaller heart. Just sort of poured again, quarter of the mould, and just tapping them in there till they are mixed in, touching the resin and inside the mould fully. Because what you don't want is you don't want everything floating or sinking, so you kind of need to work in layers. So I'm adding some more to all of them. For the ones with the full dandelion, I'm pouring from the side so that I don't actually touch the dandelion. You don't want to pour resin on top of it because it will be a bit too heavy and it can cause the problems to break. So here I'm just cutting off the stem as close to the head as I can, because if you leave that in there without having it dried, it will rot. Whereas the dandelion seeds themselves don't do that, because they are pretty much dry already once you've picked them. So for these, because I was worried, and I'm honest with you, I was worried about the bubbles in the resin, I decided these would have a coloured back layer, because this was the resin that I was testing, and yeah, I don't like it at all. But there we go. So the little heart with the seed pods, I'm giving a black mica background, which is absolutely gorgeous. That black is just, oh, it's beautiful. For the dome, I think I'm doing magic blue, which is basically an interference. So it looks white, and then when light hits it, it does have a blue shimmer to it. So that's what's going into the half sphere mould. So I'm going to pour the black into... Oh, I meant to say this was 24 hours later. Sorry, the first layer has cured. This is black going into the small heart mould. Then we're going to do the magic blue into the sphere, and I decided for the bigger heart I would do magic green. So it's exactly the same. It's a white with a green interference, so when you shine the light on it or you move it in certain positions, it will look greenish. So I'm just making sure that black is fully in there. You want to give it a moment, let any bubbles rise. Sorry for my head getting in the way there. I don't know why this made it so overexposed, but I am pouring into the half dome there, into the half sphere. So I'm just scraping out the cup, making sure I've got everything in there. And then we're going to do the same with the large heart. I do apologise for it getting so bright. I don't really know why it did that. something caused it to be overexposed. It must have been my head. Yes, because again, here we go, overexposed with my head. Very odd. Or maybe the sun was just shining. I don't know. It looks too... that was me. So yes, we're going to pour in the magic green into the large heart. Hey guys, so we're going to demould our dandelion pieces. So I'll start off with the little one. Now this was just the seed pods from the ones that had broken up, and then I did a black mica powder background to see how they look against the black. And oh, do you know what, that is gorgeous. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see all the details in it. Look at that, try and catch the light with it. That is gorgeous, I love that. Okay, let's do the bigger heart. So we're going to have some little pieces again because slight overflow, but I was trying to get it, pour it, should I say, to the side because I didn't want to actually burst the dandelion head or break it apart. So there's this one which had the interference blue background, and I don't know if you can see the side, but that is really pretty. I really like that. Okay. And then this one had the interference green, and I did this one as a sort of half sphere, a dome. Now these are buggers to get out. This mould specifically, yay, look at that. So there is the solid head on the interference background, and that, I'll get some gorgeous pictures of that close up for you because that is stunning. I love that. Awesome. So there we go. 3 dandelions. Now I've got a lot more pods, so I'm making a few more bits and pieces, and I'm on the hunt whenever I go for a walk. I don't make it every day because of the brokenness of my body at the moment. I had a huge flare this weekend. Spent the whole weekend either on the sofa or in bed. It was not a fun weekend, but hopefully going to go out for a little bit of a walk later and see if I can find some more because these are stunning. So yeah, which one's your favourite? The large heart, the dome, or the small heart? Let me know. Okie dokie, so I couldn't resist. I absolutely loved those dandelion pieces so much, and I did have more ones that were broken, so I did a few that I'm going to show you now that have got a coloured back. So we have this. Oh, it's coming up quite blue on camera, but it's actually a green. I'll have to try and take a picture so you can see the difference in colour on the camera. But that is actually a green with some of the dandelion seeds. I absolutely love it. Okay. Then we have a bigger heart in pink. And that is a slightly lighter pink on video than in real life, but again full of the seeds, and then the back is pink. Let's put them in. And then we also have this dome which had a half done head. The head had started to break apart, so it is in there but broken down. So what we're going to do, we're going to put these over here because I do have some others to show you. Okie dokie, so we've got another large heart, a diamond, a dome and a cube. So we'll start with the large heart because we've seen one of those before. It's the same as the pink one. I did actually squeal when I got this out because I love the clarity of it, and that head is just beautiful. Oh, love it. Then we've got a dome. I sit the domes on that sellotape roll just to keep them flat. And then we've got another full head in this one, which is again so beautifully clear. I absolutely adore it. Then we've got our diamond, which doesn't have a full head in it, just has the seed pods. I have a lot of the heads, which is the pods, which is nice. That is gorgeous as well. And then we have our cube, which, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done because my fingers aren't working that well today and I did cut myself, but I did get it out of the mould. So, you know, I'm quite proud of myself despite hurting myself. And there is my cube, which did have a head. The plan was to try and make it look like it had been blown in the wind. So, yeah. Thank you very much for spending time with me today, guys. I do really, really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any comments, pop them down below. Yes, please like and subscribe and share if you would like to. Any comments, leave them down below. I really appreciate it. I do resin videos on a Friday. I do papercraft videos on a Monday. And then I do quarantine quickies, such as this, on a Wednesday, which may be papercraft, maybe resin. It's kind of a mixture. Let me know if there's any resin or papercraft projects you'd like me to have a go at. I'm always willing to have a go at different things. Yes, thank you very much. Keep safe, guys. Keep crafting, and I'll see you soon. Bye.